Before you keep scrolling, I need you to stop, just for 90 seconds. Because what I'm about to tell you is something that directly affects your body right now, today, if you are over 60. Most people never hear this from their doctor. Most people find out too late. You still have time to act on this. So please, stay with me. It has been marketed as heart healthy for decades. It sits in the breakfast aisle of every grocery store in America. It has the word whole grain printed on the front of the box in bold letters. And a growing body of research is now telling a very different story about what it does to your cancer risk, especially after 60. Ultra-processed breakfast cereals are among the most consumed foods by American seniors, and most people eating them every morning have no idea what is happening inside their body as a result. The problem is not the grain itself. The problem is what the grain becomes after industrial processing, artificial fortification, and the addition of concentrated sugar in amounts that most people never see because they are spread across a serving size designed to look smaller than it is. Here is the biology. When you consume high amounts of refined sugar and processed carbohydrates, your body produces insulin to manage the blood sugar spike. Insulin triggers the release of a growth factor called IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1, and IGF-1 has been identified in peer-reviewed research as a compound that actively promotes the growth and proliferation of cancer cells. Elevated IGF-1 levels have been associated with higher risk of breast, prostate, and colorectal cancers, the three most common cancers in adults over 60. Now here is what makes this particularly relevant for seniors. Insulin sensitivity naturally decreases with age, meaning your body produces more insulin in response to the same amount of sugar than it did 20 years ago. The same bowl of cereal hits differently at 65 than it did at 45. And most people eating it every morning have been told it is one of the healthiest choices they can make. This does not mean you need to eliminate breakfast or eat foods you do not enjoy. It means making one informed swap that your body will respond to immediately. Replace ultra-processed cereal with steel-cut oats, not instant oats, which are also processed, but whole steel-cut oats cooked simply with water. Add blueberries, which contain anthocyanins shown in NIH studies to inhibit cancer cell growth. Add ground flaxseed, which contains lignans that have been studied for their role in reducing hormone-sensitive cancer risk. Add walnuts, which provide omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammatory pathways linked to tumor development. This breakfast takes 8 minutes to prepare. It costs less than the cereal you are replacing. And instead of spiking IGF-1 and feeding an inflammatory environment, it actively works in the opposite direction. You have been eating breakfast every morning your entire life. The only thing changing today is what that breakfast is doing for you.